When in doubt, call us out is kind of the motto here. Independence Township Fire Department is a professional full-time career department. We have 36 uniformed firefighters on duty. So just to get into the fire department, you have to go to the Fire Academy, which is about a 2-month program at OCC. You have to become an EMT, Emergency Medical Technician, which is about a year long, and get licensed by the state of Michigan. Then you go to paramedic school, which is about 1.5 to 2 years long, and then get through that schooling and pass the state test. Once you become a firefighter and you're working, many different routes you can go. Firefighter is the beginning spot, and we have lieutenants that are station officers, and then we have a shift commander that's a captain. You can go the management route and get a lot of education and college education regarding management. There's a fire science degree that you can get, which is more operational based. So all those positions require various amounts of schooling to move your way up in the organization throughout your career. We run 3 shifts that make up and fill each of the 3 fire stations. They're strategically located to provide a quick response and efficient response to the different locations within the township, because we cover 36 square miles. So each station carries an array of different types of fire equipment, trucks, ladder trucks, rescue trucks, to serve that particular area the most efficient way we can. We provide an array of emergency services. Obviously, we fight fire. We also provide EMS and transport to hospitals for our patients.
We run about 4,200 calls a year. 80% of those are EMS calls, medical calls. We do transport, advanced life support here, so we transport to the local area hospitals down in Pontiac up to Grand Blanc, and then some of the specialty centers as well. We have 3 ambulances on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Each station has an ambulance that helps us create a better response time. So we have a variety of tools that we have in our ambulances. We have some of the most modern technology out there as far as cardiac monitors. We're getting new ventilators, which includes some different devices that'll help patients breathe easier.
We do specialized rescues with technical rescue, hazmat, specialized items in terms of rescue, provide fire prevention activities and outreach to the community.
Our job is to go into all the commercial businesses throughout the community and do an annual fire inspection. We identify fire hazards and try to educate the building owners on why that's a fire hazard. We're in charge of protecting these buildings and keeping them safe. And we want to keep these businesses in business. They're a big part of this community. We want to keep them in this community. We walk through the entire building. We look in every room. We just try to identify anything that we can see that's a potential fire hazard. Now, we base everything off of the fire code, so we're not just going in there unprepared. We do public education. We like to get into all the elementary schools, and we get a good response from the kids. They like to come up to us and give us a high five, and it's just a good education experience for them. We also open the fire stations up for tours. We have an annual open house that we invite the community in. We have demonstrations. We do fire safety presentations.
The Oakway Mutual Aid Association, which is made up of 11 fire departments in Oakland County, are putting on a Fire Ops 101 class for our politicians and different VIPs of our townships and cities. We brought some of our VIPs, Carrie Newbeck and Paul Brown, out here today to show them exactly what firefighters do in real life, on a job, to give them that exposure. So they're dressed up in fire gear, going to fight a building fire, hazmat situations, they're doing car fires.
I was pretty open-minded coming into it, and it's been everything and more so far. You learn teamwork, you learn to rely on, your partners. I wanted to just get a snippet of an idea of what our firemen go through on a daily basis, and it's incredible.
The first impression that I've got is the amount of teamwork that firefighters have to have with each other. in order to facilitate getting these things done. The amount of training that they go through so that when they're going into these situations, they know exactly what the other's going to do is critical.
It's very important because they can see what it takes to be a firefighter, why we have the equipment we have, why we have to do the training that we do to protect the community and keep our firefighters safe.
It's important that we protect our residents. It's important that we protect our commercial buildings. It's important that we protect the people that visit this community. That's why I do it. That's why I think everybody on this department does it.
It is a passion. When I was away from it for a few years after I retired from Bloomfield, I still felt that desire deep down that I wanted to get back into it and come to a department that was growing and looking for change. It's an all-encompassing full-time department to provide services to the community.